Okay, it's yours truly again. Let's do a quick, hopefully a quick stats information sort of video. We'll just touch base because there's a lot to cover here. One thing I want you to realize is when you go to your profile, the stats people are talking about are not what we as humans typically think of as stats. So if you look over here, we have these things like the win-loss ratio. Those aren't really legit stats for a couple of reasons. If I'm attacking my farm, I get a win. If I let somebody attack me for resource, they get a win. So that will change your number. Now your power information, it's good to know like where your base is versus, when you have troops, because now you know. If I lost all my troops, I would lose that much power. 65 million. 65, yeah. Anyway. But nobody else can really see that. Not offhand. This is my information. The way you see other stats, especially when you're fighting, is, well, you get the reports either in your scout or your attack. So some of these are not the best to use for an example right now because they're garrisoned. We're in a tower. These are from Nether. So because of that, it will increase your stats, especially when you do like a mega garrison. Now the one that was kind of cool was the one where, dude right here, that was the big guy. That was the 41. And he came in and lost. Now, my numbers, like I said, are a little elevated here. And the reason why is because when I mega garrisoned, that particular power was the combined of everybody in the tower. So let's do a realistic stat. For me to do that, I just like to go up here, right to my Royal Arena. Except it seems like every other time I've gone to show this to somebody, the Royal Arena was closed. I have no fucking idea why. Okay, so I've had a couple of interesting challenges in this one that have given me a hard time. This one here, I come within a couple of hundred troops. I just can't beat this 34. So let's just look at it really quick. So if I do a loot here, and I keep messing with this a little. We're going to try something different. Let's try a little of that. I don't know. All right. So I lost. Here's a couple of reasons why. First one, here's my dragon. I'm a 56. He's a 64. Big difference. Huge difference. I need my dragon. Both heroes, 60. My heroes, 50 and 54. I didn't lose by too much, but I lost enough. Like I said, I've gotten it within a couple hundred. So here we go. Another thing. Now these are the tomes. These right here, top 3. These you actually get from the Hall of War. So far, as you can see, I've got 9 right now on my infantry, 10 on my cavalry, 7 on my bowmen. He's got 11, 3, and 15. Now, once you get them, you can reset them. You can keep getting them. I think there's a total of 125, which is a lot. Usually you see most people with like 20, 20, 20. Now, this is also where I was talking about I'll switch up some of it because when I go into KVK, I need to be very defensive, which is infantry. So you will see this sitting at a 20 or a 25. Anyway, all right, so now these are some Barbiel numbers, which, by the way, I still am proud of. Troop attack, troop defense, troop health. The majority of those top 3 numbers on both sides is coming from your equipment. Critical hit chance. All of that is coming from your research. Now, moving on into all of this stuff. From here to here. So, looking at infantry attack to Bowman health. That comes from a mixture of your almost everything else. Your emblems, your dragon emblems, your statues, your gemstones are huge with these. Your artifacts. And not your equipment, but anyway, yeah, not your equipment. So again, this is where I was saying sometimes I'll move a gem. Like if I need more infantry, because my infantry is my defense. So maybe I need more infantry health. I will move a gemstone from maybe my bowman health. However it works out. Now, here, these are coming from, well, mostly your, holy crap, I can't even think now, your prestige banners. That's the majority of these three. A little bit of research as well. Now, that's what I was going to say, too. You do have some research in this stuff here. Prestige banners, all of this. Army damage, that's prestige. Infantry, cavalry, bowmen, prestige damage. These are all prestige banners for the most part. There are a couple of things that you pick up a little bit with research or a little bit with your prestige emblem, but not much. Now these right here are all your dragon skills. So everything from the 88.6 to the 88.6, those are dragon skill things. And one reason you know this too is if you look, you will see this. So this is your stats, and that's really where this stuff is coming from. Now, you've seen all of this. I'm going to make a quick little change so you can see how you can change it. Also, just really quick, your battle details, I'll just show you. So in this situation, you can see there's me, there's him. Now my level is also much lower, like 15 levels lower. This guy's old school. He's coming from a kingdom. He's been around for a while. Because my level, I can only get so high. Think about it. You know, I've only been here 6 months. So this is where you would see who else was in this. So if, for example, I was in a building or I had a rally going on or I was being reinforced, those people would show up here. And I could show you that in the other scout report or battle report. If he had people, they would show up. And then down here, when you look at their troops, you'd be able to see who else was here. But this was just straight up me and him because we're in the Royal Arena. So, first of all, let me just click that line here. Let's look really fast at one where we can see other people. We'll look at Dan, because Dan was the big guy that hit us. That was freaking great, by the way. He was a nice dude, but dude, they died a lot. Okay, here we go. Big Dan. As you can see, this is where I was saying the numbers combined changed. Look at the top three. That's because with the Mega Garrison, it averaged everybody. Now, the infantries, all of those stay the same. This one here was a little lower. I made a change. But here's what I wanted to show you, battle details. See this? That's where you can see everybody who was involved. If you click the eye, it'll take you to the troops they sent. So, hopefully that helps. Now, let me just make a quick change to one, just so you can see. And we're going to change a gemstone. I'm going to go and pretend for a moment that we're going to be in KVK tomorrow. Hopefully, come on. This thing, sometimes, man, it just bogs. I'm going to pause for 1 sec. Oh, now it's going to go. Stones. All right. Dude, where'd it go? It's because I hit too many buttons. My button pushing at its worst. Come on. Let's go. Take me there, please. Okay. All these stems, right? Now, let's start here. My sword, which is a level 3. See over here? Attack, right? That one, same thing. That one, same thing. Let's go to my recipes. It's also a level 3. But look, bowman health, infantry health, cavalry health. It's different. This one here I actually have enhanced. I don't have this one anymore because once you get to a point, it's used to make one for one of your Empyreans. It's a long story. But see here, now this is cavalry defense, bowman, infantry. I'll just go through them really quick because what I'm looking for is, let's see, we'll do, okay, here's what I wanted to show you most of all. If you notice, there are 2 pieces of equipment that have all attack. The sword and maybe there's just one. I thought there were 2. I guess there's just one. But the gemstones are all attack. That's why. It's because it's just the gemstones. Everything else is defense, 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 health, or health. So if I don't need a lot of attack, I can change this, but you know what? I don't want to. What I might do, though, is adjust my health versus my defense for my infantry. So see here, this is 206.50. Up here, that one's higher at 237.51. So what I can do is remove that. I can go down here, I can remove that. I can't flip them because this one, see, it doesn't have anything next to it. But what I can do to change it is dismantle them. And go in. Come on, back up. To here, I'll craft a new one. Now see, now it's back to default, first of all. Come on, please hurry. There we go. Now, I can either enhance and up it, or go to the other one, which I'm going to craft it anyway because I dismantled. But see, now I'm going to change my stats because I have 2 stones with 2 different stats, and I can choose which one I want to enhance. I can even enhance, like, for example, this one higher. If I'm going to do something like that, normally I check because I want to do one up at top first. That's already a 3. So I'll just do that. So I'm just making little tweaky changes here. Because it's already a 3, it means it's already got more benefit, so I just want to give it more benefit, so to speak. 15 minutes, sorry. So let's just finish this really quick. I'll just keep enhancing this one. And then I'll have to go back and watch the video to remember what I did and fix it. And let me just do this really fast, because that's a default. You don't need any extra stuff. See, like with this one, now you need the extra egg, the yellow egg thing. All right, let's do that. See, now that one needs this, so we'll just enhance it. But now we're going to just go back really, really, really fast, I swear, to look at how the numbers changed. Because you can do this with every single thing almost in this game. You can also end up getting some of your extra points, like for things where it says upgrade your highest hero weapon. All you have to do is take them off and do it over again. It works. So, for real, 98% of the time. So, let's go back and loot, dude. Who knows? Maybe it'll even help me win. Oh my god, it did! That's fucking great. Alright, so let's look at my stats. This is freaking nuts. It sure did. I might keep these this way. So this stuff doesn't change. We'll talk about the tomes later. This stuff really won't change. We didn't do anything really with the equipment. Here's what would have changed. This stuff. Yeah, see, my infantry health is higher. You know, if you go back and look at the prior one, you compare the numbers. But look, all those up arrows now. Yeah, all of these are up. Wow, it's kind of cool to see like that, isn't it? Anyway, I will pause it there. We are pushing 20 minutes, dude. Have a good night. Enjoy.